Imagine you are the one that found the fountain of youth. Where Ponce de Leon failed, you succeeded. You get to stay young and beautiful forever. Your body never tires, you never get wrinkles, and you stay attractive. Sounds like paradise, doesn't it? In some way or another, we are all programmed to want to stay forever young. But not too young. We still want the privilege of being older. Old, but not so old you're not young anymore. All anyone wants is to stay 21 forever. But what are we so scared of? Why has society created a thin line between young and old? Why is one man placed on a pedestal and the other to be villainized? Well, that's just what we're all wondering. Even little girls are conditioned to want to stay young, like the Sephora tweens. They were just as I imagined. They do them in leggings, crop tops, and iPhones, and cars full of products that cost more than my house. I've never been more terrified in my life. You wouldn't think I'd be scared of a 4'8" tween girl in a pink pom puff hoodie, but here we are. When I was 9, I was wearing unicorn skirts and talking into the fan without a care in the world. I certainly was not buying $20 anti-aging skincare. So let's look into the one thing we all fear, aging. Or should I say, the things we all fear. Aging, but also being too young. Today we will cover the fear of aging in little girls, being pressured to grow up, plastic surgery and Botox, eating disorders, misrepresentation of youth, modeling and beauty pageants, and being ashamed of our age. The first thing we will cover is the fear of aging in little girls. AP News recently did a story about a young girl named Scarlett. Scarlett started worrying about getting wrinkles around 5th grade. Since she saw TikTokers recommending strong products for her sensitive skin, she tried them out. Scarlett then woke up with rashes and irritations that would permanently scar her skin, all because she thought she had to be worried of aging. Girls like Scarlett see adult women worried about aging on the internet. Girls who haven't even gotten into double digits are scared of wrinkles, and if they're online, I can't blame them. Society is obsessed with looking young forever. The market research company MPD Group conducted a survey asking 18 to 24-year-old women if they were buying or using anti-aging products. More than 50% of them said yes. This is because the world has told women of all ages that if they aren't pretty, they won't be loved. Weak ad has also shown that 66% of women feel pressure to look young. Once these insecurities are projected onto the younger generations, the problem will only continue to spread. However, being too young is just as bad in society's eyes. This brings me to my next point about being pressured to grow up. Little girls have also started wearing makeup at a young age. And I'm not talking about that Dollar Tree makeup that makes you look like a unicorn for up on you. Not bright eyeshadows and fun lip glosses, but heavy makeup. ABC has proven that girls have started wearing eyeliners and other heavy makeup products at ages as young as 8. But when you Google presents for an 8-year-old, it's usually glitter gel pens or one of those mini Polaroid cameras, but that's not what they want. Celebrities and their kids are a huge part of the problem. Northwest, the daughter of Kim Kardashian and Kanye West, is always wearing makeup, even at 5 years old, according to People magazine. It also doesn't help that her aunt Kylie Jenner literally gaslighted a generation into believing her lip kit was the secret of plump lips when she had filler, but that's besides the point. Northwest is also a TikTok icon. After all, she has 19.2 million followers, according to TikTok. And when other little girls see North wearing makeup, of course they want to keep up with the Kardashians. But to keep up, that would mean a lot of Botox. We must discuss how Botox has been very normalized to understand eye argument. What was once a luxury only celebrities could afford is now common. I was surprised to find that my own aunt had gotten Botox around her eyes to get rid of wrinkles. I thought cosmetic alterations were just for celebrities, but I couldn't be more wrong. According to Elite Facial Plastic Surgery, Botox usage has increased by 459% since 2000. This makes sense because botulinum toxin, more commonly known as Botox, paralyzes the muscles in your face so they don't move, so you don't get wrinkles, according to the National Institute of Health. It speaks volumes that we are willing to inject paralyzing toxins into our face just to prevent wrinkles. According to American Society of Plastic Surgeons, new muralator injections, which includes Botox, rose by 71% among ages 20 through 29 and 75% among ages 19 and younger from 2019 to 2022. Botox also puts a lot of pressure on the young people of today. Pressures like this result in eating disorders and body dysmorphia. According to the National Eating Disorder Association, 22% of adolescents worldwide will get an eating disorder and 9% of the U.S. population. And it is well known that many young people struggle with their body image. This is a huge problem because eating disorders can harm the mental and physical well-being of many people. The National OCD Foundation has also said that many older people also struggle with their body image. Pressuring girls to stay young is just the first domino. Then they're pressured to stay young and skinny. It never ends. But being 21 is great. Right? This brings me to how in movies and TVs, this age is often glorified. Many popular TV shows and films have teenagers or young adults as the main characters. Some of the most popular shows like Outer Banks, Stranger Things, and Gilmore Girls, and many more star teenagers. But these teenagers are played by, well, adults. Slate magazine states that casting adults as sexy grown-up teenagers comes naturally in a culture with dual fixations on youth and the objectification of women. This quote is a perfect example of wanting to be young, but not look young. Casting adults also makes normal teens feel bad about their bodies because they're being misrepresented. This also sets the standard that these are the best years of your life when there's someone 6 years older than you playing someone your age. My next contention is on modeling and beauty pageants. These shows are filled with women becoming obsolete once they get too old. According to Fashion and Mom magazine, models usually think about retiring around 25. In this article, they also discuss how these are the same magazines giving out remedies and cures for aging, implying that younger means prettier and prettier means better. They've also stated that for women to even have a modeling career, they have to start at ages as young as 13 or 14 for a career that will only get them to 25. Meanwhile, the male models don't think about retiring until 40 or even later. But beauty pageants aren't any better. The Baltimore Sun reported that the average beauty pageant age is 22. Beauty pageants are supposed to show what beauty is. So having an age limit, whether it is written down or just implied, is very damaging to people of all ages. But the worst part is, no matter what we do, we will age. The fear of aging is irrational because no matter how hard we try, how many anti-aging skincare routines we have, no matter how young we start trying to slow down the process, we will get older. Wrinkles will come, hair will go gray, hair will fall out, and we will age. This brings me to my final point about being ashamed of our age, whether we are young or old. When you Google, I lied about mine, the first thing that comes up is I lied about my age. I think everyone has lied about their age at some point or another. I have said I'm 18 or older online since I was 5 years old. And on the other end of the spectrum, we have people celebrating their 39th birthday for the third time. When we say our age, we often feel shame or guilt for something we've never had control over. Hating our age also pits the generations against each other. We have old people saying, this generation is doomed. And we are, but that's a story for another time. And we have young people saying, that crazy old woman is as blind as a bat. We can't help but be ashamed of our age when people make fun of it. We need to be proud of our bodies and how they age because we don't have control over them and we never have. If we accept our age and others' ages, we will be happier because shaming people for something they can't fix is cruel. But our bodies don't need to be fixed. Aging has been happening since the dawn of time and it will continue to happen. It isn't something that's to be frowned upon or mocked. It's just as inevitable as death and taxes. And like taxes, aging does take a toll on you, but there's more to growing older than the wrinkles on your forehead. The Brookings Institution has made a graph showcasing people's happiness over the years. People are happier than they've ever been on the wrong side of 40. We shouldn't have to feel bad about some of the best years of our lives. While everyone's life is different, the happiness curve can apply to everyone. In conclusion, we can fix this by getting rid of those age stereotypes and just letting people be their age. We can also help by not pressuring those little girls to grow up and just letting them wear cringy unicorn skirts and be silly, because that's what being a child is all about. We must teach little girls that you don't need to be 21 forever to be beautiful. But most importantly, we need to stop giving age power over us, because age does not define us. After all, age is just a number.